Ever since I was a kid, I've been in love with the idea of love. I'd watch romance movies, completely captivated how two strangers can find each other in this chaotic world and fall in love. But my favorite part? The run. You know what I'm talking about. The desperate emotional chase when someone realizes they can't let go of the other person. They sprint through crowds, across train stations, down rainy streets, with music swelling and everything on the line. It's the climax of the story. The moment we all cheer and hope love wins. But what if there was a movie that was just that? Just the chase, stretched across time, memory, and emotion. A love story not about the ending, but about never stopping. What if I told you that movie exists, and is called Millennium Actress? Hi, I'm Sway, and I like anime. Millennium Actress isn't just about chasing someone you love. It's about what that chase becomes when it lasts a lifetime. It's about how love, whether returned or not, can shape our choices, our art, our very sense of purpose. Satoshi Kon didn't make a traditional love story. He made a tribute to love that endures even when it's unfulfilled. To love that lives not in the having, but in the longing. This isn't a film about a happy ending. It's about the beauty of the endless pursuit. So let's dive into why Millennium Actress is one of the most beautiful tributes to love ever put to film. Our story begins with two men, Genya, a filmmaker, and his cameraman, Kyoji, visiting a reclusive actress after decades away from the spotlight. They're here to record her life, to capture the story of a star who vanished just as her fame was peaking. But the moment they step inside her world, things begin to shift. What starts off as an interview quickly becomes something much more. An aging actress, Chiyoko Fujiwara, begins to recount her life. And suddenly, we're not just hearing her story, we're living it. Just as you'd expect from someone like Satoshi Kon, we don't just watch Chiyoko's memories, we live them in the most entertaining, imaginative way possible. Genya, being her biggest fan, knows every single movie she's been in, and as she starts to recount her life, Genya and Kyoji become flies on the wall inside her memories. At first, they're just observers, on the sidelines watching. But soon, Genya gets swept up in it. He starts appearing in the memories as characters within her story. This is such a fun gimmick. Genya is the perfect comic relief character, while Kyoji is a stand-in for us, asking questions that we would ask, while also being super funny. Just like in Perfect Blue, the line between film and reality collapses. One moment you're in a memory, and the next you're in a movie scene. And eventually you can't tell where one ends and the other begins. Are we watching her life? Or are we watching a role she played? Is there even a difference anymore? I'll be the first to admit, I was confused for a lot of it. But here's the thing, this whole structure turns what could have been a traditional flashback into something wildly creative and constantly surprising. My favorite anime is One Piece, so you know I love a good flashback. And this is something I've never seen before. And through all of it, we go through Chiyoko's life, movie by movie, memory by memory. But at the center of it all is one feeling, one that never left her. That feeling is love, but not just romantic love. It's that kind of love that becomes a force of nature. It drives her, it sustains her, defines her. Even as time passes and everything else fades, that love, fueled by longing, mystery, and memory, remains alive. This isn't just about a man she once loved. It's about what he represented. A purpose, a spark, a story that never ended. Chiyoko wasn't chasing a person. She was chasing the feeling of being in love. It all starts with a key, both a physical key, but more importantly, a symbolic one. A wounded artist gives it to her before disappearing into the chaos of a war, and tells her it's the key to the most important thing there is. And from then on, Chiyoko's heart is set on fire. She risks everything to find him, not because she knew him deeply, but because of what he made her feel. And that's what young love is. Wild, irrational, all-consuming. And Millennium Actress captures that better than almost any film I've ever seen. As I said before, what makes this so magical is how it weaves memory with fiction. We're never quite sure what's real and what's a movie. But that's what love becomes over time, a blend of truth and fantasy, something larger than life. She runs through centuries and genres, from samurai epics to space operas, and in every single story, she's chasing him. That man, that feeling, it's like her soul got stuck in motion, unable to stop loving, and the entire time who's watching her? Genya, her greatest admirer. His love is quiet, respectful, selfless. He doesn't need to be loved back. It's enough for him just to see her shine. That too is love. Chiyoko's entire life becomes a performance. Not in a fake way, but in the most honest way possible. Every role she takes reflects her internal longing. Her characters are searching for lost husbands, they're fleeing from burning cities, leaping through time, but they're all her. She's so great at acting because she's not acting. She's searching for a man. She's going from city to city, jumping through obstacles, trying to find him. Her passion and determination to find this man in real life is reflected on the screen. And that's what makes her one of the best actresses in Japan. The movie suggests maybe we're all actors in our own love stories. We perform, we imagine, we rewrite, and sometimes the performance is the truth. But what I love is Millennium Actress isn't just a tribute to love in the romantic sense. Obviously, the main plot is Chiyoko's longing for a man she barely knew. And yes, the side plot is Genya's quiet, unconditional devotion to Chiyoko herself. But the film's love runs even deeper. It's a love letter to cinema itself. The title Millennium Actress refers to the range of roles Chiyoko played spanning centuries of Japan's history. From the Edo period to futuristic space travel, her career mirrors the evolution of Japanese filmmaking. And in doing so, the film celebrates not just the actress, but the art form of filmmaking. You can feel the reverence for every frame, every genre, every era. It honors the craftsmanship behind storytelling. The costume designers, the set builders, the directors, the dreamers. The movie within a movie format lets Kon explore how film can preserve emotion, memory, even a sense of self. It shows the love for acting, for storytelling, for the magic of cinema. But now let's talk about what I believe is the most important message about love that this movie gives us. And just a heads up, if you somehow made it this far without watching the movie, this is your final spoiler warning. I mean, I've been spoiling the entire movie this entire video, but I'm about to talk about the very last scene, so last warning. On her deathbed, Chiyoko reflects on her lifelong pursuit of the man she met so briefly all those years ago. With tears in his eyes, Genya tells her that he's sure that this time she'll finally find him, but Chiyoko just smiles. She says something that completely reframes everything we've just seen. It doesn't matter if I find him or not, because after all, what I really loved was chasing him. Just like I mentioned at the start of the video, how my favorite part of romance movies was also the chase, the run, the moment of pure electric hope. Turns out that was Chiyoko's favorite part too. The anticipation, the hope, the feeling that maybe, just maybe, something beautiful is waiting just around the corner. That feeling carried her through her life. It gave her direction, it gave her strength. Even as time blurred reality and memory, that passion never left her. And I think that's what the film is trying to tell us, that the most important love isn't just for another person. It's the love of the process, of the journey. Whether you're chasing a dream, finishing a degree, building a career, working on your body, making a movie, or yes, even falling in love, the destination is never as meaningful as the pursuit. Millennium Actress reminds us that there's beauty in the longing, that it's okay if we never get there, because the act of chasing something with our whole hearts is enough. And that's not just a tribute to love, that's a tribute to life. Ever since I was a kid, I loved the idea of the chase. And Millennium Actress showed me that maybe the chase is more than just part of the story. Maybe it's the story itself. So wherever you are, whatever you're chasing, I hope you find joy in the process. Thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. Please leave a like and comment what you thought about Millennium Actress. I love other people's interpretations of the movie. And if you want to help me out, subscribe and watch more of my videos. I love making them. Let me know if there's any movie you want me to talk about. And peace.